Oh boy, la 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 la, I got some la 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 la. Yeah. I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high. I was gonna get up.
What's up, guys? Joey Kong 94 today, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to make some dank breakfast tacos. Let's just get right into it. All right, guys. So first thing you want to do is start your potatoes. So we're gonna slice this potato in half. We're actually gonna do it in threes, right? And obviously, the thinner these slices are, and the thinner these slices are, the thicker your chunks are gonna be. We can go pretty decently sized, you know, something like that. Maybe cut this one in half. Right. So once you have your squares, square them up again, and then go this way. And again, obviously, if you go like that, it's gonna be thicker than if you go like that. So I'm gonna say maybe a medium dice. But yeah, we wanna get our potatoes started first because they're gonna take the longest, so chop your potatoes. All right, guys, so rinse your potatoes well under cold water. This is gonna help remove some of the starch and make them crisp up a little bit better. So rinse them real well. You can even soak these while you're prepping your onion and tomatoes for your salsa. But yeah, rinse these real well. All right, drain your taters onto a paper towel and pat dry as best you can. All right, so here I got a cast iron skillet heating up over medium, a little over medium heat. Next thing I got is a little bit of onion. I'm only making a real small batch, so that's all I need. But we're gonna follow the same protocol. Make thin slices this way with your knife, right? You can knock those off to the side, that's fine. Then come back, square it up, okay? And make cuts this way. And now you got your fine dice. All right, so we come back to our pan. You can feel the heat by holding your hand. Within 5 seconds, you start feeling the heat. That's when you want to add your oil. Watch it start shimmering, smoking, just a slight bit. You want just to slightly smoke. All right, once you start seeing the little ripples in the oil, that means it's hot enough for this. So you just want to put your potatoes in. Okay. Stir them up. And then you're gonna want to hit them with a nice big pinch of kosher salt. You can open up the pepper mill and get some nice, decent cracks of black pepper on this. And just because I like it, you don't have to. But a touch of garlic powder. I do have Killer Hogs AP rub, but for something like this, it'd be a little bit too salty in my opinion. It's better for like chunks of meat rather than something simple like this. So yeah, but yeah, just cook these. You know, watch your heat. You don't want them to burn. You want them to cook through, get nice and brown and crispy. Here in a little bit, we'll add a nice big bit of butter to help that browning part. But yeah, just watch these and let's get back to the pico. All right, so I have my onions set aside. We're gonna do our tomatoes now. We're gonna slice these in half to make them stable. Lay the cut side down. You never want to cut with something like this because it's unstable. If you cut like this, it's really not going anywhere. And we're really just gonna follow the same protocol. Just make thin slices this way, maybe 2 to 3 per tomato. Turn them around and then slice them this way. Another thing you can do if you're not too good with a knife and you're learning is what's called a rock chop. This is the easiest chop to learn. It's the safest. You take your hand, pinch grip here. Your other fingers go across. Your other hand goes on top of the blade, and you literally just go like this and chop it up that way. Doesn't have to be super precise for something like this. Again, slice in half. You can turn them this way and just rock chop them both. You know, we just want a rough chop that's just going in a taco. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a Michelin star restaurant where everything, you know, needs to be precise. Switch that over. But really with rock chopping, it doesn't matter what side it's on because you're not actually going to be holding it for stability. But yeah, once you have your tomatoes chopped, add them in with your onions. Alright, see you guys in a sec. Don't forget, it's good practice every once in a while just to give your board a quick wipe down in the middle of cooking. Just to get those, you know, get some of those tomato seeds out of there. I kind of just go like this and launch them towards the sink because it's right here and I have a garbage disposal. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's address the garlic. So just take 1 clove of garlic. You're going to put your knife the thickest part. Keep your fingers tilted up. Use the palm of your hand. Just give it a nice confident smack. And if you do that, the peel should pretty much just fall right off. And you're left with a nice, beautiful peeled garlic. So, next you want to do is you always want to take off this little stem bit. And honestly, with this application, you can literally rock chop it. But what I would do, if you're going to do that, is slice it in half. And then maybe give it a couple of dices this way. Right? Just to kind of get it milled up a little bit. Okay. Now again, there's much different cutting techniques. You can dice this like an onion. There's a bunch of different methods. But at the end of the day, if it's just going inside a taco, it doesn't really matter what it looks like or how precise it is because it's not being really cooked. In this case, you just want it finely chopped. So I really would rock chop it. And as you can see, in pretty much no time, we're going to make this pretty finely diced. Right? Just keep, kind of like your plastering, you just want to, you know, take the knife. Every once in a while, be very careful around the sharp blade, but kind of knock it down, clean off the knife, put it back into a group. Right? And again, pinch grip, hand on top, fingers up. Don't ever put your fingers like this because you're going to slice your fingers off. Up, palm of the hand, and simply move the knife up and down like this. It never leaves the board. Your fingers never go in danger. Once you have this, bring this over here. Be careful doing this and add your garlic. Okay. So I'm going to drop the heat more on this even. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of butter. Right. I'm going to put this even lower. I don't want these to cook too fast. They're getting beautiful color on them. This is going to add that nut flavor. It's going to be awesome. Alright. Alright guys, so to this we're going to add a nice glug of olive oil. Right. A nice pinch kosher salt. Little freshly ground black pepper. Fresh lime juice would be better than this. This is all I have, so we're just gonna work with it. A little bit of lemon. You always want to taste what you're cooking as you go. That's what season to taste means, so. It's actually perfect. Maybe just a touch. Just a touch more salt. And normally you would clean your spoon, but I'm just cooking for me, so it doesn't matter if I put my mouth back in there. Yeah, that's good, guys. Alright, guys, I know. I got 3 slices of turkey bacon. I like turkey bacon a lot. I grew up at my grandparents', basically, right? I came here for years and years, and they've always had turkey bacon, so I just got used to it. And honestly, it gets really crispy. But we're just going to microwave this real quick, right? Alright, like all I'm going to do, I got 3 slices of bacon. I'm gonna put it in here for about 230. After a couple minutes, I'm gonna check it. But yeah, if you have regular bacon, you're gonna bake it like in the oven or whatever. You might want to cook that before you do everything else, especially if you're doing it in the oven, because it's gonna take a long time. So just cooking is about time management. But while we're here, we got our potatoes. They're coming along nicely. It might be time to taste one. Again, taste as you go. God damn, it's hot. It's gotta sit for a second, guys. Okay, guys, so let's talk eggs. What I got here is 2 grade A eggs. I would suggest organic free range. The brown ones, they actually are much better. They taste better. But this is what I got. It'll work. Crack your eggs on a flat surface, because if you do that, you see how it only made that impact? Where if you crack it on here, we'll punch little bits of egg or shell into your egg. So yeah, always crack on a flat surface. But if you do get a bit of shell in there, literally just take, I didn't get any, but if you do, take this and just go like that to get it out. It's really easy. And we're gonna scramble these up. You kind of want to go like this, in this motion. And I personally like just a little splash of milk. All right. Okay, guys, so I have a medium skillet over medium heat heating up. My potatoes are done, by the way. And so I'm going to take these out. And then you're going to want to quickly wash out your cast iron pan. Obviously, if you don't know, no soap on your pan. You don't have to use cast iron for this. I just have it. I think it works better. But I'm going to give this a nice wipe out. Alright, guys. So once you get to this stage where you're about to cook your eggs, you should have everything assembled. So you should have your potatoes, your salsa, pico, whatever you want to call it, and your bacon. Yeah, look, see how crispy that gets? Like, it's awesome. But yeah. Alright, guys. So I got a nice bit of butter. And that's what you want. You want just to foam a little bit. You don't want it, you know, like a over easy egg. Just a little bit of foaming action. That's perfect. Alright, guys, so this is going to go quick now. Pour your eggs in. Okay. And you want to keep moving them constantly. And you just want to kind of make these nice little scrambles, these little ribbons. You can see it's starting to coagulate and set. Exactly what you want. You know, there's other ways you can do this. You can do this really fast and high heat and put them in there for maybe 30 to 40 seconds and turn off the heat. You can do it on low, and then when it gets to this point, like really take your time low like this, and when it gets to the point, crank it to high for the last maybe minute. It's all preference. Generally, this is how I do it. But one of the biggest things I see people do, and I know a lot of people won't like it, is overcook their eggs. I don't like my eggs overcooked. So they're going to get maybe another 20 seconds here. And then I'm going to take them off. Reason being is, one, I would eat them straight up just like this. So they're done now. Right? Take them off the heat. But I would eat them straight up like that. Alright, guys, so take your cast iron skillet and put it back on that medium heat where you just had the eggs, and lower it to touch. Okay, guys, so let's start. What we're going to do first is we're going to divide our eggs, because I'm going to make 2 of these. And we're just going to kind of chop them up a bit. And put them in our taco. Okay. Next thing you want to do is hit them with a little cheese. A little bit of taco cheese. I forgot to season my eggs. To be honest, I would add salt and pepper to them. What I am going to do I just add a couple little cracks of black pepper. Next thing I'm gonna do is take some bacon and crumble that into there. Okay. Get some potatoes, and put them in there. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can cook all of this ahead, right? You can cook all of this ahead, the bacon, the potatoes, the pico, and then all you have to do is scramble up some eggs, right? And put them on there. So now let's go back to the oven. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my taco here, right? And I'm just gonna hold it. I'm actually gonna put this, just something to weigh it down for about 30 to 40 seconds per side. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and give it a little flip. Look at that. Another 30 to 40 seconds. All right, so while the second taco is going, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and kind of sneak it in there. These are gonna be crazy. Wow. All right, guys, so this is what they look like done. They look delicious. They smell great. Let's give them a try. All right, let's hit one of these awesome breakfast tacos. Wow. Mmm. Guys, these tacos are awesome. Seriously, try them. They're super easy to throw together. You get the fluffy eggs, you get the nice crisp but fluffy on the inside potatoes. Then you get the crunch from the bacon, the salt from the bacon, the cheese. But the star of the show that makes these so good, because they're a little heavy with all that stuff in them, but that pico de gallo / salsa, whatever you want to call it, that I made just lightens it up, makes it light, and the garlic and the onion, the olive oil, the salt, the pepper, the lemon juice. It's just awesome. Seriously, guys, try these breakfast tacos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't done a straight up cooking video that wasn't a vlog in a long time. So if you guys like these straight up cooking videos where I just show you how to cook stuff, also let me know and I'll make them. All right, guys, I'm going to go enjoy my day. I'm off today, obviously. All right, I'll see you guys next time. JoyCone94 out.